Honestly, if you put the security of the country on my shoulders, joke's on you. Let's play Subject. Hello and welcome to Hulu New Plays Short in Your Games. Today I'm going to play a game by Analog Horror. That's a good name because that's a subgenre of horror games. And I guess this is it. So Analog Horror usually is like old-fashioned horror stories told from VHS, old computers and stuff like that. It does not really have strict rules like found footage where it's like it needs to be like full found footage and not in between like editing and, you know, third-person camera and stuff like that. Analog horror is very vague. It's usually, in my opinion, a lot of young people going like, this is how it was when people were old, or people who are now old were using the internet and computers and digital stuff like cameras, you know, and they usually get it wrong when it comes to the look and feel, but they get it very right when it comes to the creepy atmosphere. So, looking forward to this. You're used to working alone on top secret files in the dead of night, but tonight, as you sift through the documents on an old desktop PC, a sense of unease creeps over you. Is it just your imagination, or is someone watching you? As you delve deeper into the files, you realize that you're not as alone as you thought. It's my favorite thing. I love it. Deep in the night, I love just realizing I'm not alone. Because I have cats, so it's always like, aw. Oh, you missed the thing, because it takes me a while to record. It had the music. It had the dim doo doo dim doom. So yeah, I don't know my password. Okay. Because back in the days, well, still do kind of have to fill in your password. Okay, play now. What's subject 1? Jaden Pierce. Okay. Subject 2? Jared Millen. Oh wait, what do I even have to do? Elder assault. What does DOB mean? Do we want to play this?
Attention authorized personnel. You have been granted access to highly sensitive government files. Your task is to determine whether each record is safe for public access by clicking the tick for safe and the X for unsafe. Please exercise caution and discretion at all times, as the consequences of a wrong decision could be catastrophic. Remember, the security of our nation depends on your sound judgment and diligence. Thank you for cooperating.
Honestly, if you put the security of the country on my shoulders, joke's on you. Like, whatever I do, it's not my fault. It's your fault. Okay. Can I move this? No, I cannot. So this is just, it's fake. It's not real. Jaden Pierce, Elder Assault, State of Why would I not show this? I mean, that's just maybe because the sketch, and then you would be scared that people who look like him will get assaulted by people. Not that I want that. That's not why I... What's with subject? Ew! Well, you look mighty creepy. Hello? Hi. You don't know me, do you? I don't think so. Why? I know you. I don't think so. You really don't. It's too late. Well, it's 12 past midnight. I know the truth. I'm watching you, hula noob. It's not even my real name.
Attention authorized personnel. We would like to remind you that any record determined to be unsafe will be immediately added to a high-level criminal database. The police will be notified immediately, and they will take appropriate action to ensure the safety of society. Please keep in mind that the information contained within these records is highly sensitive and must be handled with the utmost discretion. You are not permitted to share this information with anyone outside of the authorized personnel. Any violation of these guidelines will result in... Thank you for cooperating.
Okay. So what's with subject... What? So I made a mistake already, and that's why this is Has the message finished? Yes. Have you ever clicked on a suspicious link or attachment? Yeah, I was young once. I was young and naive. So yes, unfortunately. Lost a lot of laptops, you know, due to that. Have you ever felt like you're not in control? Yep. Do you know where you are? I mean, do we ever? There's philosophical theories where we're just a mind. There's even philosophical theories where we're just the figment of imagination of God. We don't even really are here. We're just watching us as being here. Yeah, you should. I'm not even making this up. This is, I think Leibniz did this. It's wild. It is wild. If you want to read something where you feel like, man, people actually thought he was smart. You know, people actually took him for like a very important philosopher. Read it. It is wild. And I don't know, like, when I learned this at university, it was like, how can you come up with this? And this becomes so popular that it's part of the whole philosophy seminar that I'm doing right now, hundreds of years later. Anyways, so I guess I know where I am, but philosophically, it's a difficult question. Do you recognize the photo in the file? Would that be me? I hope not. Are you afraid? Well, that's not where I live. I wish I had a house that you could creep on. You know? Gosh. I wish I had a house, you know, that you could stalk, but I don't. No, I'm not afraid. Are you alone? As I said, I'm never alone. Never. Also, I live like in a residential area with a lot of other flat renters, you know, so you're never really truly alone. Do you know who I am? Probably the weird subject 7, right? Do you know who you are? Again, you know, I guess I do, but from a philosophical standpoint, it's difficult. I know who you are. I don't think so. We already covered this. Also, can I click this off? No, I can't. Ugh, it's annoying. Also, actually, this would not stay behind it, you know, if this were a real computer. Well, is it like, okay, I don't like this? Yeah, let's go like, okay. Have you ever been in possession of secretive documents? In possession? I mean, I'm just looking at them, so no. Are you willing to disclose restricted information? I don't even know what I'm doing here. Look, I opened this up, I looked at the folders, then it said yes or no, and I don't even know the rules. Like, no one gave me they just said decide yourself, and then they didn't give me any regulations when to make which decision. So you know what? I'm not willing. How secure is your network? Probably very insecure. Very sure that's not secure. Did you hear that? Yeah, I heard it. That was like a door creaking or a window. Are you alone? Again, no. Like, how often do you want to ask that? Are you? No. Have you ever been victim to a cyber attack? Possibly. I guess everyone, right? I mean, even if we didn't notice it, it's highly unlikely that any one of us has never been a victim to a cyber attack. Like, in one form or the other. Would you disclose personal information to a stranger? It depends. Like, I could say I'm married to a stranger, and it's like, who cares? Who cares? Like, I wear a ring, so it's like I do it even if I don't say it. So yes, I guess. Are your windows closed? No. It's spring. I want the fresh air in. Do you feel safe? Can you feel safe in this environment? I mean, look, climate change, the political movement more to the right, you know, like COVID, I don't feel safe, no. Have you thought about what you did? Again, I didn't get any rules on this, so I did not really think about it, because I don't think I'm to blame here. Oh, but I said yes, you deserve everything. No, I don't. You deserve everything. I mean, is it a good thing? Maybe they mean it like that. Like, you deserve all the riches. Oh! Where does that picture come from? That's not behind me. Ah! Oh, I hate this. Okay, up until the last annoying jump scare, because I hate it. Yes, you got me. Well, you know, but so does every loud noise. That's an instinctual reaction. I cannot suppress that, you know. That's just my animal me. But the other thing that was really scary, that was intellectual Hula who was scared there, because I thought I don't think I ever saw this before in a game that I played. To have the shadow on the screen, that was super cool. I think I once played a game by James Barlow where I was also looking at a computer basically, and then sometimes in the like reflection of it, you know, I could see someone in the background moving around, but it was someone like my character lived with, so it wasn't that scary. But this one was really cool up until the last jump scare. I know, I get it, and I'm not even saying get rid of it, because to be quite honest, the name is, the developer's name is I love Analog Horror, so it's basically I love it, like L-U-H. It's probably kids speak for love, you know, that's what they say these days. I don't know. Too old for it. But yeah, I think that's really cool. How did you like it? I think the main story, I don't know, I think the approval process is a little bit weird because you don't really know what to do there. And I actually think it would have been cool to have just a menial easy task to do that's not confusing, and to just have this pop up, because I think that's the actual creepy thing. Especially with the shadow at the ending is really, really cool. And also with the pictures that appear, like, that's cool. But I get the gist of it, you know, that the task that we're doing. It's more like you're doing government work, and you're doing something you're not supposed to do, and they're always watching. And maybe it's even someone from the government who's like the weirdo creep, you know. Very likely, actually. Much more likely than just a random stranger, to be quite honest. Depending, like, if you work in government, not just in general. I enjoyed this, really liked this concept. And the ending, the jump scare not so much, but keep it in, you know, because I know a lot of people enjoy this. So this is just a personal hiccup that I have with those kind of jump scares, but I do know that a lot of them enjoy them, and I think it's just one. It's okay. I can deal with one jump scare that I don't necessarily like. No, I think this is their first game, so this is pretty cool if this is the first game of them, because then I'm really wondering and looking forward how they will do several other things, like in future horror games, because that was just a neat concept in all. What did you think? That's really all I have. How did you like the game? Do you like the jump scare, or do you like the shadow more? That's a good question, isn't it? Yes, amazing question. Yeah, also, if you're new to this channel, you know, I play a lot of indie horror games. I love short ones, but occasionally I will also play a longer one. I just started Bramble the Mountain King, which, it is so gruesome. Oh my god, you know. So if you're a softie like me, it will break your heart, but it's also beautiful and just really cool, all in all. So I haven't played it completely through yet. I'm still starting out, you know. But yeah, if you want to see that, you know, take a look at my channel, subscribe, and I promise you, if I give you a task, you know, like saying yes or no to send a file somewhere, then I will give you clear instructions. Let that be sure, you know. I will not just give you clear instructions. I will also be very open for any further questions that you might have. I will not be like, oh, here's a pre-recorded message that's just incredibly vague about anything, and then, you know, you're good to go. No, I'll be like, you know what? Let's have an onboarding meeting. You know, I will show you how to do it. I will give you clear rules, and then if you have any questions, you know, here's Teams, you know, you can just chat me up. So subscribe. Anyways, hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful day, and maybe see you next time. Bye. Like this, I read this so positively. You deserve everything, my darling. You deserve the world. Thank you so much. And then when I say no, you deserve everything, Hula, really. And then it's them behind me with a cake. No, I don't want to open it now. I'm just not going to do it. Yeah. We just stand there if I don't do it. Right? Stop breathing weirdly, but he's still standing there. Maybe just ran up the stairs and was out of breath, and now they caught themselves. Because that's how I sound when I have to climb like 3 stairs. This is my self-recorded outro song, so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.